they go. Max at the front of this. That's real ugly on the Mac-10. Rotate's now starting to arrive for Team Spirit. Man up. Shiro takes it one step further. You're hemorrhaging players. Spirit blocked off by that smoke. They really wanted to pick up the pace, try and just charge it down there with the advantage. Boost up, nice way to try and change your fortune, but you don't capitalize right away. You can't stay up there. Re-smoke to lock them out at CT. This would be a massive recovery for 9Z. In comes Shiro's Deagle, ready to rip it from them. With damage done on a Mayan, what's he meant to do? One shot ends his round, and there it is, connected at the hands of that Donk Deagle. If you don't get off the ground in this first gun round, you're off to a pretty woeful start in this first half, and Spirit are going to start amassing these CT rounds very, very quickly. Already a man down, and it's your point man, it's your trigger man, Luchov, gone. His first rifle of the game, dead in seconds to that con fight at the hands of Donk.
Donk even gets out as well, so back to the B side, can rotate up top. Takes swinging wide, does offer up a fight, and DGT wins it. Big pick to keep the pressure on, and what that will do is it will keep Donk on this B bomb site. He wanted to go and stack top.
Low time. So Donk's going to arrive here in the exact moment that Spirit will need him. Push coming in for 9Z, all the openers, but one guy goes overlooked. It's the one guy you can't afford to discount. Backstab from Tanir now leaves it down to a 1v1. And he's closing in quickly. He's coming for Mayan right now. Knows he's trapped out towards this truck. Sees where the plant is. Can't get in his head that he's gotten anywhere else. You know that right round this corner is the last man for 9Z. Mayan not moving a muscle, finally goes for the swing and gives it over to Tanir.
A surprising one. But Luchov has earned a lot of respect this major.
And on the run up to it, man. Got to remember some of those games out in Astana. Shiro off the mark and now pinned in at the truck. Needs a helping hand because these Tech 9s close in quickly.
So it's pistols, 2 rifles.
An opening kill secured onto Donk. The rest of the gang just start running over that A-bomb site. Saw 9Z play this in their first game of Stage 3 versus Paravision. 13-1 after an 11-1 T-side out of 9Z.
Celtics uncertain about his rotation, leaning back towards this lower site. It's a pass of Lasso Peak to try and fake this one out. He's got a wallbang on Donk, and he does find him in the Molotov. Pushed back by that spam. Good read, but still Spirit gamble below.
Celtics bails him out with the first man in, and there's that cover for the next. Thought the fake would have pulled the wool over their eyes, but you still go walking into a stack at lower. Orp arrives in time for that trade. Spirit keep it clean. With the spot, but a swing and a miss. Now it's down to Donk to close in and deal with him in the toilets.
Just swings into that HE. Knows he has him trapped in the corner. Donk doesn't care about the util damage. He just guarantees the frag. It's dirty. It's going to cost 9Z.
And you're one of the few players that are Donk. You will just charge a conflict, meet it head on. Flashes out into this B site in the downtime, and 9Z again hoping that the misdirect has pulled players away. It hasn't. 3 here for Team Spirit. They lose Tanir first. That Shiro warp comes as a real surprise, and you might overlook Zontix down here. Important clear for DGT. Bomb plant. And some road to run here for 9Z. It's a little claustrophobic short, especially as this heaven smoke fades. Shiro now gifted a sightline. Mayan holding for this swing, knocks the AWP out of commission.
It's a slow flank.
Got to get value from Magix here. And with Donk already dead, now Magix needs the entire round single-handedly. Luchov shuts him down.
Spirit stack. Oh! It's ugly, but it gets the job done.
Flash available as well. That's going to go out first. Donk waits for the shots to rally through. Now that nade primed and ready to go. Donk lights up the first players in. P250 does big damage. And one bullet from this Magic's MP9 is enough to end the run of Mayan and Wasso Peak in this 2v2.
Would they save? Would they dare to save in a round like this? But you are a shot from death. It's SMG. Will tear through 9Z. And they're going to give it a go. This is everything on the line here for the South Americans. Under the scope, under the scout, Shiro saw something. He peeks out, can't find that shot. But Magix is still the joker in the pack. Waiting to be the problem. Smoke
Shiro
on the site. Magix goes in. Bomb drop, 10 seconds. There's no saving this.
Yeah, round done. Shiro just had to be a noisemaker, draw attention away from Magix, and the rest falls into place. Oh, and Donk getting fired up now.
Donk aggressive in middle. They come through the smoke. He doesn't overcommit. Goes for the second peek with Shiro, and it's perfect. Just getting whittled away is Wasso Peak. Luchov runs out con to B water, but Spirit block. They're offering no route back in this round, and Spirit are hunting him down. Magix, hello, surprise, surprise. And Donk follows up. You can't get one past this team right now. Donk is dead, but a 4v2. What have 9Z got?
Just a rough place to be. Kind of feels like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't here. 2v4. If you save, this is all you're working with in that next round, the final of the half. If you lose it, though, everyone's broke. Tag down range, Shiro softened up, and that might draw you in to Zontic's playing this bait and switch, waiting on that corner for his chance to strike. Half looking to get away from 9Z as Mayan, 20 seconds left, trapped in a box.
Final swing at this B site.
Good flash, gets the ball rolling, double entry from the captain.
Ooh.
Magix with a shutdown of his own. They'll clash out towards Monster and Magix puts on a show. Wasso Peak going into a terrifying 1v2. Donk is quick to shut them out of it. Magix loves these little quiet sneak around pistols with a big explosive ending. And there's the opener. Shiro gets the ball rolling. Max, the only other player in the bomb site, has to buy as much time as he can. That's a nice way to get the ball rolling on that, but more where this came from for Max, and they close in on both sides of him. Magic's left into this clutch. Might have the info, DGT's right there. It's about the rest of them. They're in through the back line. Magic's iced out. Pistol round picked up for 9Z.
And starts his rotation down.
DGT, first contact taken, and an opener for 9Z. This leaves the B site as a 4-on-4 because Mayan's arrived on that AWP and DGT's not done yet. Donk softened up, still gonna get his.
Oh.
Don't get ahead of yourselves here, 9Z.
Good shot.
Things change quickly. Donk might be low, but he's not dead yet. Luchov left as the sole player in this, and Donk deletes him. No reaction from Donk, ice cold at the end of it, but he's a shot away from death the whole damn time.
Donk is here to win another major, but Luchov says not yet.
I mean, surely you just turtle up now. The guy that does the impossible stuff is dead.
Now Zontic is getting
DGT.
headshots.
Little annoying there, right? You go out, you have Luchov getting aggressive over in mid. He finds Donk, he finds the danger man. But an equalizer still presents itself all the same. So there's a fair bit of stress in this round now for 9Z. Suddenly they have to stay a little more committed. They have to play for the info. They want to know where this round is ending up, and they're about to get these fights alongside.
Ooh,
opening kill for Max, but Tania and Magix go on a recover.
Wow. How did they recover that? I mean, 9Z not expecting 3 players dry peeking long. So after they get the first kill, they recommit, but Spirit get the best possible scenario. They get to reset, they pick up the orb, they go back down lower. If this gamble continues, it's a lost round from the get-go. 9Z, keep Huaso Peak in heaven, giving them a fighting chance. But what kind of exec does Spirit want to throw? Or is it just contact? If they block heaven, they win the round. No intention to reveal themselves. Spirit walk in with 20 seconds, giving Huaso Peak a chance.
There's the catch.
Rounds on.
Util comes in. So Peak on this spam knocks out Tanir. Does Magix have a low HP clutch in him? Missed shot from that open. No time left to plant. He runs for the hills.
They're pushing out Monster Smoke. Confidence on display for 9Z. They go all the way through.
I think this might slow the roll of Spirit. It will not. There is no smoke here to obstruct them. So Peak, a little early on that nade, could have been big. Now the push comes in, flash to signal it. You get very little warning here. Gotta keep your wits about you. Rotates on their way down. DGT gonna open. Spirit had to slow this, had to wait for that smoke out towards heaven. That's delayed everything. Donk caught out in the open, and Shiro won't be able to thread the needle on this 1v3. There's just not time for it. Reposition on the short side sees Luchov closing the net for a backstab. 9Z are one round away from tying this up.
My flash, he spots everything. Mayan has to give it up. That gives Spirit control and a post plant. That puts them in a very potent position. Donk has a smoke to block something. Needs to go down soon to stop this retake. 9Z just have to throw everything they've got into this round.
There's that smoke. He delayed it as long as he could. He wants to get as much time wasted off of this util as possible.
Forces them through bank. 3 Spirit players playing here.
One choke point. Lots of guns trying to come through it. Zontix and Magix picking apart this bank retake. And with a bit of help from Donk, things turn sour quickly. Him and Shiro side by side. Time so low. And that pistol kill on Amaya seals the deal on this. Team Spirit with their breakthrough round. Low economy, fast play, up A. Alone, the rest of Spirit gonna try and move in under the cover of this lurk smoke.
All waiting. If he can find Donk, that would be everything. Blinded, missed shot. He gets run down by Tanir, rotates her in, and Max is here. Triple kill from the truck, out top. Shiro has a clutch to do, and he only has 5 seconds to do it. 9Z will live to fight one more round at least. Shiro can't even survive as Luchov holds the line, and 9Z double digits. They do not give up either. Dogs with the smoke, and they realize Luchov on a check takes 2.
And now you just breathe easy because 9Z, a massive opportunity on the back of that double has been bestowed upon you. 30 seconds left, and this hit's got to start sooner rather than later. You're lending a lot of time to 9Z here.
And Molly, oh, he goes through.
They get out through the front of the toilets. Tanir, eyes on truck. Oof. There's an opening. One more man truck side, not yet known about. Max is waiting to spring this trap, and he will be required after all. 15 seconds here. Captain fires up, but a missed opportunity. Oh no, 9Z! And the 5v3 that just might get away from them. This comeback was right there. It was coming through. Luchov made sure of as much. And I think you get rid of the big man. You got rid of Donk. It still might not be enough.
It's a massive flank.
So Peak, you can't mess that one up. Backstab on Shiro. Leaves it to bottom of the board to Tanir. Guy that was scrutinized a lot when he first moved into Spirit. Spotted in that corner, DGT shuts him down. These pacey rounds are what put everything back in order for Spirit last time. They try and run it again. They go right in at DGT. Donk did get ahead of this. Huaso Peak just shuts it down before it's a problem. And another 5v3 for 9Z.
The repush. Shiro's on this. He's just scoped it. He hits the flick. Another 5v3 to Spirit pull back. Not again. Not like this. Can 9Z once again stop themselves from slipping over? Don't play too soon. Luchov on the flank. Tanir holding for this. Shiro looks for his 3rd pick. Standoff in connector as both players wait on the wall. Spirit are going to come up. Luchov could kill all three. This is a hard corner to clear. Tanir going early.
Off his way first. There's that swing out of Magix for the instant trade, and now 9Z got to get scrambling, got to get a move on. Again, hoping that a flank can be their salvation. This time, Max putting himself in position for that backstab. Plant goes down. And Max has to really take his time here, sneaking all the way from the connector. Swing out early for Magix has gifted a kill. And Shiro still paranoid from that last lurk. Nothing spotted long side, but the AWP scope is heard. Max now knows where this AWP is. They're gonna try and double swing him, gonna face him together. That missed shot seals the deal.
But away completely, DGT easy kill, he's out. Shiro can't trade.
Believe that. You can't believe how you've just snatched this opening. DGT, it's feeling like it's on rails now for 9Z. Finally coming up in their favor. And a boost in the mid-round, timing missed on players making it up through short. They'll get there back in time, disassembling that boost quickly. Four-man stack in at lower. Wasso peak, deleted on the first turn round the corner for Zontix.
Can Donk save them?
Monster side. Shiro waiting for a re-aggress, won't be handed one. The real hit coming in towards Monster. DGT, second kill of the round. Will that be enough? Donk dead as he tries to carve a path in for Spirit. Goes running right in to this Maya and AWP. And the rest of Spirit face the same fate. Zontix at the helm. That molly forces him to commit. It throws the timing completely off for Spirit. Donk can't recover that. Tanir won't make up for it either. And as Monster just gets crushed on this push, you are left with nothing. 2v4. Magix and Shiro have got one smoke to work with.
Iron jumping on this top site. He has had one hell of a map. His best yet at the major. And there might be more in store.
Iron miss. They're gonna get in. Luchov backstab. Will it arrive on the perfect timing? They've spotted it, but not able to deal with it. Luchov, a flawless half secured for 9Z. The window is closing on this A play. Magic's dead. Donk only managing one. Now Shiro is really in the spotlight. Shiro's got to be the difference maker. Teammate's still a ways away, and he's dead after that first. Max wrestles with the AK, but regains control, and the finish line is right there for 9Z. All that's left to do is cross it. Zontix, is he in any position to get this done? Close, right round the corner. 9Z away. And what a stunning turnaround on Overpass. Stunning team spirit to get this series going.
9-3 lead for Spirit. They were locking in Force Buys, laughing their way to victory
will get
lane.
That info and quickly move to conceal this space, or concede this space rather. Doesn't want to give away that entry, but it goes the way of Spirit all the same.
Whoa.
Hell of a shot for Mayan. What more do these dualies have? You hit a blinder like that, but then three Spirit players rush him down.
Oh, everywhere Spirit go, they play it together. Multiple players peeking into these CTs, and now it's just Donk, and that's all you need as he hunts them down in spawn. 3 frags for Donk, and at range, DGT low. Just got to get out of there.
And with that comes a great deal of pressure. Closing can be the hardest part.
He's down, Max smokes it, Mayan backside hits a scout shot. Spirit maybe now regretting hitting this B site because this scout is not done. Double tag before the nade connects. DGT backside Famas, no one's looking, no one is looking, and Zontix falls for nothing. Do they know that Max is still in position? They're certainly going to wait it out and hope he is. Up on the balcony, the smoke fades, and Max takes Tanir with him. Shiro whittled away. It is 9Z with the force this time.
Now for 9Z, smoke break, nothing seen from it. Oh, he's going to look for something there. Tag on a Magix, can't finish the job. Luchov in the downtime, holding on a short, dead after the first. Max Getting put in a bit of a box here with a molly burning behind him. He's trapped in the apartments. Smoke's giving him a way out. Shiro can't find anything from ladder. There's just no give and take. 9Z not giving anything away. Playing this one safe, playing it together, all tucked in. Leaves Zontix alone with an impossible task. 9Z, first rifle round secure. Double swing. Luchov gets out with his. Needs a bit of help, and that's what DGT provides, but it's chaos all around the connector. Backstab for Max. Great timing on that as he gets an edge over Magix. And Donk trying to go back for the bomb. Time's low. Time's ticking. And Zontix with 20 seconds. No road left to run. A shutdown from 9Z.
Shiro silent. Magix not far off. 0 kills for him as Donk breaks into middle, but he won't escape with his life. Back in spawn, connects an easy kill, and he sees Shiro peek with his AWP as well. An entry into B, that's going to free up the map. Bomb can rotate back, but Shiro is still here. He can't be part of this. Every single player of 9Z in this site, and Shiro doesn't let them escape either. Is this Spirit finding a way back into this game? Tanir thinks so. Mayon 1v3, wrong side of the map, bomb coming in.
It's a liberating feeling knowing that money's not a problem going forward for 9Z. Man is still tracking towards this B site. Every bone in your body is telling you this guy is saving. Just don't go giving him a reason to believe in this round. They've got the apartments on lock. Oh, a little quick off the trigger there. That could have been the incision that gets this clutch going. Instead, it's swing and a miss, and we'll get punished. Spirit finally breaking through.
Hold on again. Look to put pressure on. Put some fear in 9Z, all while Spirit walk out mid and walk out ramp. Zontix finds an entry in A. There's 2 players close sight. He wasn't ready for that. Dink on the Donk, still hits his headshot. Somehow survives. Has Donk got more in store? No, he does not. Shiro through Palace with 1. 3v2, bomb coming in.
I'm going to take the safest possible route. You just have to get away from these AWPs in middle. So that bomb will link up with Shiro. 2 versus 3. Retake being asked for.
Can't miss this.
Max thinking about it. Goes for the swing.
Oh,
baits the shot. He collects. Missed shot instantly capitalized on. And they just can't seem to deal with this guy. He's being a real nuisance, being real annoying. Shiro gets burnt alive, and that leaves it just on Magix. This was a 2-on-3 retake. It felt like it was asking too much, but apparently 9Z able to pull through. Donk so fast into the ladder room.
Wow.
Not spotted, not knowing about. Free kill, or at least it was meant to be. Luchov gets him, burns out Magix as well with the molly. Rotates now, starting to scramble, starting to arrive. 9Z know that if they win this, that's double digits teed up. That's double digits right there as the money's broken for Spirit.
That might have been a team flash on Donk.
DGT leads the way. And now you slow it down. You wait for Wasso Peak to close in from the short side. Shiro shuts him down, and Tanir bides his time, waiting for that perfect moment. In comes Mayan, and a clash of these AWPers to decide if 9Z get this runaway CT half. He's been so solid in this series. Shiro missed shots have let him down on Mirage, but here, oh no! Mayan's recovered it, and with milliseconds remaining, has stolen that away!
Absolute robbery! How they're doing it every round, round after round, from any position. Push back in spawn is the AWP. Mayan, what's he got?
He's riding the high of a clutch that went his way. Riding the high of playoff contention right there and up for the taking. Dead after his 1. But no round has felt like too much for 9Z.
Oh no.
3v3 here, they walk right by Max. They will clear him. A big clear for Team Spirit. They're looking for scraps at the end of this half. DGT and Luchov, but this is quite the pairing. This is quite the duo. Out into the open, Shiro should have one. Dead to rights, and with a swing out from Spawn, Spirit get their scraps.
They took down Vitality last night. They look to take down Team Spirit in their stride, and they go quick in this A site.
They know that a well-placed pistol can win them this series. Leave nothing a chance.
What?
Play your best round. Waso Peak, with a hell of a trade on a donk, has left them in a very doable position.
Doesn't it feel like Donk is just getting robbed sometimes?
Down to this 4-on-4, and this shapes everything. This could change your entire future, this pistol round. Maya dead as Zontix brushes him aside. DGT and Luchov combine. A lot of damage put down range. And Spirit are all low. They're all wounded. And all you've got to do is finish them off. Shiro dead. And Zontix doesn't have the time for this pistol. 9Z pick it up.
Taking down the top two contenders for the major. But Spirit Force Spy comes in with a 5v4.
Losing out on two of these opening fights. Tanier puts the hurt on 9Z. Swing out from the spawn side, cover's not there. And so down to a 2v5. They've won some really tricky rounds on this Mirage, but surely this isn't one of them. Net closing on this A site, and DGT finished off. Spirit still have some fight left in them.
This short aggro kind of has to come in for Spirit to stop this split. Waso Peak is ready to jump in at a moment's notice. That's the bomb spotted. 38 seconds on the clock, and the entry comes in. Donk 1-for-1 again.
Turning around, it's Shiro finding the next, but Luchov tap. Brings a bit of intrigue. It's the bomb getting away from them. 25 seconds here, and you've got to thread the needle, get that bomb back, or look for the kills. Shiro on a tight line. DGT caught out in the open. This shot from that Shiro warp, but time is running low. Myern not being given these fights, not being given a chance. Aren't about to hand it to you. Donk with one as he matches with Luchov. This B site will start to crumble though. Max ready to cut down the rotations. And 9Z, that round they've been looking for, bestowed upon them on the back of a B hit, playing it grouped, playing it together.
Spirit don't even want to save, they just have to. They have money for rounds. 4 straight broken here by 9Z. And something more simple and brutal just there.
Went from being the guy up there alongside Donk, the one putting in the kills, the shift to try and make a difference, to now being a real problem piece just in time for Mirage.
Still going through that.
Might get blocked at ramp, but the swing fight is DGT up here towards Palace, and he gets past Tanier. So now they have a chance to spill on out. Donk is dead with nothing done. Suddenly this Shiro Orb is the only thing between 9Z and that series point. Dead to the spawn side. Max and DGT start to feel very, very claustrophobic. DGT's not given a fight, and so they're going to try and get weird with this in the 2-on-3. Hoping that someone, somewhere offers you a kill. Someone makes this easy for you. Oh, and that spam has really teed them up for something. Shiro's finished off, but they lose DGT in the same breath. Clears out CT spawn. Eventually, Max just has to put this bomb down, and when he does, that's when Spirit will make their move.
Ab gets the swing, but there's 10 seconds left for wallbang for Spirit. Damage done.
Oh my
Max
God.
on for the clutch. He's going to put that bomb down, but the molly pushes him off. He needs the fight, and Zontix will not let him in. Team Spirit survive. Jov's got a nice lurk timing on, though. It's looked away. They're making it look like a B play. Bit of panic coming in. Shiro's even rotating as that third man. This is working.
Luchov with a catch. Follow up for DGT. That's 2 entries. That's the A site wide open. You could move in right now.
Just don't throw it away.
They're still fearful. They're sure there's going to be a third. They're sure that Shiro is sniffing around here somewhere looking for something on that orb. But he is far away. As are the rest of Spirit.
You can see the shaky hands. Your heart must be racing. Spirit are going for this. Luchov is a long way away. He's here to deny the save. This is no save. This is Spirit realizing they just have to go for it.
Up on the line. Myern. Missed shot. First player crosses in. Wasso Peak deals with Magix, and with it might have stopped this retake from coming through. DGT's got his back, and this AWP is no guarantee for Shiro. Relies on the 5-7, just wants to hold on to the big green. Backstab connects, and so he'll make out like a bandit. Saving a rifle forward, an AK for Donk. Looking shaky, looking a little nervous.
Walking up Cat.
Opening kill goes the way of 9Z. Damage done for Donk.
Yeah.
Big damage at that. Max trying to respond, but he can't do it back to them. And so this, the first of 4 chances that goes astray.
Coming up the connector on a timing through this smoke. Shiro and Donk, how is Luchov meant to do a thing? He's playing first. Donk says not today. 90 on a final hit.
Shiro burning. Tania up next, and what a spray down! Bottom of the board for Team Spirit, but an electric hold from Tania. And DGT sent packing.
A1S is not meant to have enough bullets to do that. Tania just dinks absolutely everybody coming out ramp.
And with no bomb plant, no damage, this AK is as good as it gets. The save a requirement, and not even that's a guarantee.
Unlikely.
Spirit going for the jugular of 9Z.
Coming.
They're going to try and rip this from him. They're closing in on all sides. DGT
After time.
needs to have the gun out. Can't go down after time.
He didn't. He just before the time expired, so he gets a little bit of loss bonus. But Harry, there's not enough.
So much has to go right here.
Luchov's just going.
Luchov has found a bit of a gap. Shiro now has eyes on with his AWP. Watching from CT while the rest of them try and come through short. Luchov nothing more than a distraction on the other side of the map. Magic's calling for reinforcements, but the reinforcements get cut down! This is not when 9Z were meant to win this! 3v2, they plug in the numbers. Spirit cannot believe that this is the round that might let them down! Nothing's being given for free. You've got to take it all. Tania spotted. Shiro knowing about back in the market. They've got all the info. They've got everything to play for. Tania snatched back a double, and now it's just on DGT. Top performer, is he the man for the job? Just the one and done. Defuse nabbed. Narrowly avoiding this crisis. Team Spirit still in the competition.
Oh, Tania's not spotted, but he sees them. That's one-way info with the trade.
Important kill for Myern. Now the rest of the team try and get stuck in on this B play, but this time Magix holds for that first and a follow-up. 3 players in the bomb site, too many for 9Z to deal with.
This AWP, don't you know? He just goes straight in. There is still Myern here, but Shiro just still not enough. Myern gets that trade. Been good for it on these last couple of rounds, but will it lead to anything? Because Donk is still hanging around on the stairs. He makes this rather condensed position look very, very strong with the AK in his hands. Tania committed to A. DGT doesn't want to risk it. They get that spot, it's too late, caught in the air. Donk is waiting.
Tania's contributions have been massive as we've approached the tail end of Mirage, keeping Spirit in the conversation. Maybe long enough for Donk to get fully switched online as well. Backstab onto this con player. They're pincering him from both sides.
Okay.
Magix will get dealt with. It's Magix that comes as a real surprise, and that's the bomb lost in middle.
They wanted a gun, he was out of ammo, just chasing Ghost. Magix comes in on the big flank from that apps push. This should be impossible. There is no time.
Needs the instant kill. Donk just gets eyes on in time. 2 in a row for Spirit.
Close this whole show out.
Tania's the guy they blame for it getting this far. They've got a chance to find him at the start of this round, but he gets out of there. Not for long. Luchov with the pickup. Rotates arriving. So Pete go right through that smoke. Donk's going to deal with him, and a lot of damage taken in this skirmish.
What?
Luchov aggression out towards the spawn. 2 players coming his way, and he's gone.
Too deep, they're through.
Already ahead of that smoke. Retake looks to begin now. Got Shiro in your back pocket for a little bit later, waiting out at the con side. DGT deals with that first man in. Low HP on the star. Mayan puts some damage down range, but he's still got a lot more to do if they want to win this round. Defuse being grabbed. You don't expect this, and that makes you panic. Stolen away. Oh, Mayan just going to make it into triple in time. But DGT dead first. That's your top performer, brushed aside like it was nothing.
Donk 2.
Mayan's orb needs to have a big round.
Cancelling.
They're leaving. They're going to try and join Tanir. Bomb going back through T-spawn as Tanir looks to work on the apartments. Does Max budge? Does Max buy this? Because 2 players are faking this right now. Spirit are counting on this B site being empty. They hope this fake does more than enough. Kills rain in. Max still doesn't move a muscle. He doesn't budge. He doesn't relinquish this site. Max holding on down to the 1v1. And he'll walk it over the line. 9Z with a CT round. They are still in this. Only 1 man in at the B site. It's Luchov.
This is
and
it.
Spirit set their sights on B to deal the killing blow. They're fast up through the short side. DGT left scrambling as Luchov's iced out. The Mayan Orb offering up some resistance, but someone cut it. Flash brought DGT in, but he couldn't capitalize. And it looks to come unraveled. It looks to come undone. Spirit a kill away from the comeback and making this a 3-map series. Still in contention for those playoffs. Wesso Peak, first kill picked up. But now the Orb owns this angle. Moving round, he's landed a dink. No way.
Find him not.
Shiro nails it, second time of asking. Spirit get it done in overtime. And this series rages on. Dust 2 as the decider. Stress.
Oh my goodness.
God.
You say to yourself, well, that's Donk. What are you meant to do?
All these chances to block and slow this down on the side of Spirit, and that's something that 9Z might not be ready for. I feel like they have to take a bit of a risk here and just play through the mid-smoke. Felt content to do it once already. That nade is big, lands right on Max. Celtics isn't going to extract any more value out of that Deagle. Donk's used up his luck on the smoke spams. Magic's clawing back the advantage, and Donk comes through that CT smoke. This is slipping through 9Z's fingers. They need something, some kind of miracle here, because it's only DGT left. This wasn't the one you were meant to lose. Armorless pistols into a winning position. It started with a blind luck shot through the mid-smoke out of Donk. And it's going to end with DGT walking to his death. Only 2 players here for Spirit, and they get a little awkwardly stuck on each other here on that swing out the long side. I think Shiro's nearby on the AWP, but not for long. And they know about a 3rd player. Magix gets spammed to death as well. It's the same fate for everyone that comes around this corner. Spirit willing to take every one of those fights, but they leave it with nothing to show for it.
And the decider. Donk looking on a big DGT locked in. Tontix pulls nades, Donk keeps gun out. DGT getting burned. Orb tries to bail him out here. Donk says take it on, and he'll drop that Orb with ease. Great spray for Donk. Son takes a lot of damage. They come chasing, but they've got to cool it off. That smoke is enough. Don't know how Max got there, but it won't matter. Shiro's got it on lock. Team Spirit answering straight back. Oh, that's crazy from Lucha. What a shot.
That puts the defense on high alert. You're now worried about an A-split. You saw them taking this cat control That's going to keep Shiro and Magix just rooted in place out towards this A bomb site. Meanwhile, 9Z look to make their move right now. Walk on the smoke, maybe overzealous. Donk handed a double kill for free. It's the bomb spotted as well. Max on a lurk on the other side of the map. Gets his one. Gonna go looking for even more. Magix closes in on him. Left to this. Donk at the car, Zontic's on platform, and a double swing ready to come through at a moment's notice. Myern's got to cover. You needed an entry from Luchov, and with that not coming through, Myern heads for the hills. Quick to write that one off. You saw him second glance back into the site, maybe second guessing himself, thinking it was doable, but... And so that can give them something to try and use against Spirit. It's like, okay, you think we're going to fake you? Well, what if we just deal you a 5-man push onto one of these bomb sites? And this time they get a lot of bodies out the catwalk. They have advanced position here. And a chance at a bomb plum with a hero orb.
Yeah, it's Mayan to win the round here for 9Z. They can't really get any guns right now is the big problem. So this orb looks to whittle away the pistols. In the herd for the rest of Spirit. Lack of util on this post plant might make it hard for Spirit, but you'd like to think when it comes to push comes to shove, they can just win the majority of these gunfights.
Push goes in. Tanier, full blind, still gets out with his.
Oh my god.
Peak.
No.
Now the Myern orb getting involved. Donk arrives Ramside, and that orb is destined for him. Shiro blindsided in a separate 5v the Glocks, and that is a pistol win for 9Z. What was a short take brewing? And they're just going to follow through with this. The player's no closer to helping out, so you need the A site to withstand this hit. High damage for Magix as he finds one through that smoke, but Luchov is closing in quick on his position. 15 kills deep for Luchov. Donk gonna deal with him, that's what it takes. Donk playing it forward. Strikes hard right through the heart of 9Z.
And 9Z into Tanier's off angle, but this one it can let you down.
Yeah, he's pretty committed here, right? No room to shy away from these fights, so just the one and done for Tanier. Long entry gained this late in the round. Shiro now knows that catwalk's open. Magix tries to pick it up for him while he looks long. While he comes in on his position, there's no smoke to put this out, so a missed shot. Shiro's dead. Luchov closing in on a short flank. Magix will keep his wits about him, clears the back line. Now they can just focus on this long take. All three crosshairs trained in, looking for 9Z heads as they make their way up the ramp. Donk next contact, misses his spray. Bomb's gonna go down.
He let him in.
Max burnt alive, Magix follows up. It's Myern alone on the long side.
He's got a molly and they don't have a smoke. If he's got a lineup, this could be big, but he throws it in early. He's just going for it, sending it through. They're going to get this trade guaranteed. There's nothing Myern can do from this position as Team Spirit take it away. They grab that.
They're looking to do it with a hell of a pace. 5 players out through the long side. Eyes set on this A play, but in comes 9Z's rotations. Quickly cutting through Team Spirit in this pistol.
Big double from Hasso Peak, and Mayan joins the fray as well. Everybody swings together. This one's unsalvageable for Shiro. Everyone reloads in the open as 9Z eventually have the manpower to break through.
Luchov arriving just in time for this B hit. Spirit waiting back there in the tunnels, and with Donk softened up, you'd like to think this should be a safe round. Glock kill comes in. Luchov dead after one. Oh, good God! This might be happening. This was just Glocks and one Deagle. Donk, damage done, but an MP9's made it in behind enemy lines. Hasso Peak with the saving blow. Oh, look at Luchov go. Aggression all the way up in the top. Hit a missed shot from Shiro. Not able to capitalize. They're going to come back, try and chase him here. They've only fed him an opener. Luchov not in a forgiving mood right now. He's got one thing on his mind and one thing only, and that's walking into those playoffs.
And dare I say it again, as I did on Mirage, rounds away from the playoffs. Zontic's has caught a freebie here. To spray well, orb connects, Magix cannot cross, that smoke not up, and so Spirit man down.
All right, Donk's getting deployed. Dead right away. And Round may be dead with it. That was the bomb front of the pack, relying on the Donk openers to come through, but this is not being the Donk show. shut down the moment he plays his hand. Iron's about to have his work cut out for him. This is all of Spirit waiting to go. Flashes bring them in, flashes get them across. Myron's next up. That orb singing makes it a double. Tag from the short side out of Shiro, and that's going to force a bit more respect out of him. It doesn't deal with the threat entirely. Myron tries to scale up, tries to scale over, does get cleaned up. Tania backstab, gone after one, and Shiro pincered. 9Z, convincing round as they collapse upon that A assault in the deciding map of this playoff qualifying series.
Long push, and Magix misses the timing as he leaves. Hwasopi goes for it, they just run out mid. Donk with a flash, traded by Max, they have the B site. Uphill battle now for 9Z.
Yeah, Max knows the importance of trying to get one there, just something to steal back an advantage. Magix almost can't believe he's made out with a kill there through mid. Shiro getting posted, taking a risk before that bomb's even planted. Wasso Peak 1v3 and the hardest site to retake in the game. Nowhere left to turn in that round.
DGT's time's being wasted by this mid to B smoke. Spirit are about to jump into this A bomb site, about to speed right up. They've dropped it to spawn. DGT denies. They're not certain now. Spirit is still silent, but they're about to swing into the open. Martin connects the bomb, dropping it in the open. This is looking like map point available up for grabs here for 9Z, but Shiro responds. Hwaso Peak getting lurked on. He's got it in the back of his head. He's just not certain. Tania swings out. Hwaso Peak holds on. 2 versus 4. Team Spirit put it down. Shiro follows up. They go hunting.
Swing out for Zontix, a wild ride, and now it's just Shiro. 1v2, they close in on him, but they miss their chance. Shiro, that lands onto the pistol, whips them down. 1v2 for Shiro. Spirit is still closing in.
It's here, they hear the steps, nade on the smoke. Oh, free catch. Magix gets grabbed, and Donk wallbanged as well, but that's DGT trapped out. Donk doesn't want to overcommit. The orb legs him on the cross. Nothing is easy now for 9Z. He is still stuck.
Look for some answers with a long push, but even then, nothing feels safe. Nothing feels certain in this round, and you're playing with all your money. You're playing for this game.
Lion's got to do it on his own.
He will be the one man between Team Spirit and this A-bomb site.
Hello.
DGT chance to help him out. Zontix walks right into his crosshair. That's a free kill, but creeping under Myron is Tania. Got to ask himself, where's that nade come from? Tania makes it into the site, and Myron just in time. Shot connects, and no crazy clutch today. 9Z, match, series, playoff point. 3 players here. They've cleared out the A-bomb site. They know that it's this B hit coming. They've got to have conviction. They've got to believe in this call. That hit taking shape now. Max with an opening. Quick trade back for Donk. Mid components closing in. Got to keep your wits about you. Luchon with the turn, but DGT's overwhelmed. Myron and Wasso Peak left to this one, and with just Myron in the hot seat now, he's got to back away. Next few seconds to find everything, and that missed shot from Myron costs you dearly.
2-man hold.
Mid now open. Donk plays it forward. Shots won't connect on that spam. Eyes set on this B play. Wasso Peak backstab, won't find a thing because Donk is closing in on B. 10 stuff as the B site crumbles. Advantage gets away and the spam connects for Donk. It's only 1 man left to stop this overtime. And Spirit now know where he is. He's lost that element of surprise. They all come knocking. They knock him out. And overtime secured once again for Team Spirit.
3 maps in a row.
Luchov hoping to alleviate the pressure with a backstab. Hoping that if he can carve them a path out on the short side, there's still hope in this yet. Damage done onto Team Spirit. Almost everyone wounded. Fighting through the molly is Max. That's it out of this 2v2. Just enough time for that bomb plant. Myron miss costs you dearly. DGT 1 health clutch required. Magic's gonna reposition. Knows the stress that DGT is feeling in this moment, but he gets there just in time.
1 HP, and he lets Magix do exactly what he wants.
It was what got them to overtime in the first place, and now going back to it.
4 men.
Very, very quick on this. Luchov gonna miss this timing. That's a fantastic shot to start it off, but wasn't ready for more.
Yeah, that's a change. Spirit go 4 mid rather than 4B, and so 9Z take one player out of middle. They think that's it. They don't know.
Playing this up now, though. Right kill on Donk. Spam connecting. Shiro dead in middle.
Ontix is far.
Very far removed. And sure, he's confirming there's no one in the tunnels. That at least lets Tania look forward. But if he doesn't multi-kill, this is left to Zontix to clutch. Flash on Maya to try and bring him in for this. Time getting real low. 9Z hit the go button. Zontix with the cover. Stops that punish, but only for a second. 9Z, successful retake over this B site. They do so from the back foot.
It is not easy, even in a man up, and they do it again with 2 rounds to the good. Spirit changed the timing. They pop long, 3 CTs here. Mow down for Tania, finds that first. 2 more behind the smoke, hoping spam sends you through, but it actually loses your advantage.
And that's all 9Z wanted. They've got Max on a big flank right now, all the way through B, all the way through T-spawn, and so this can be a waiting game. Zontix missed opportunity, advantage taken for 9Z, and their ultimate trap still to be sprung.
No hurry for Max, he's just not walking, he's running the whole way, they're right here.
They heard that. They heard that. They all just stopped on the exact same timing. They know that Max is going to deliver them a way out. Dead at the long doors, and now the whole map opens up for Spirit.
They were throwing so much util, the comms must have been panicked. 9Z were acting like they were already crossing. No one was even close. Max runs too late. Spirit, with that information, can play the long game. They reset Magic, sending him to B. It looks like they still want this A site, but first they want Magic's control. Is he faking B with his Molotov, or is he going round the world to flank 9Z? The captain has a tough question to answer. He's going for it, taking this site, looking to backstab in this. Oh.
He's making noise. He wants to draw the rotates. Yeah. He wants to scramble 9Z's setup. And they all bite down on it. That one Molotov sends them out of A, out of position.
Now they know, they've seen him out the doors. What does that mean? 15 seconds, can he drop the bomb? He can't! Right down middle. Oh, they put the smoke behind them. Shiro's holding for this though. Hoping he wouldn't. Easy opener. And it's falling into place.
DGT gonna try and work some magic out towards long, but he's going into hostile territory. Shiro's got eyes on this cross for the short split component. DGT wins his fight, and now Shiro has to go and deal with this long problem himself. Needs this kill if he wants a safe haven to hide in. Will get past DGT.
Still winnable though.
They've got themselves room. On plant, Mayan gonna plug in the numbers. This is a pure 2v4 attempt out of 9Z.
That's what Donk wanted. This is impossible for Mayan, surely.
They're on all sides, they're closing in quickly, and as he rounds that corner, Shiro on the line. Big round for Shiro, great understanding what he had to do to keep that from spiraling. Goes back, fights for long. This is so often just one kill, dead to rights. Usually takes a player to trade this.
They need the trade, they need long, or this A hit's not going to happen. 40 seconds, Tania's impatience. It lines up a kill at least. That could have gone a lot worse for Tania. Now they have to split this site. Shiro up close, Magic's on the smoke.
And they go for the full short grouping. Shiro hits his first on that AWP. Magic's blindsides them from that close angle. Rotates arriving, and they never even make it to the bomb site.
They're playing like it.
Donk down in lower, and then what a killing blow this would be. Chains together a double kill. Luchov quick to try and react. You just want to put distance between yourself and Donk at this point in the game. Guys, 30 kills deep. And so they'll quickly pick up the pace. Donk doesn't chance it with a backstab. He's done enough in this round and he knows it. 9Z scared. Knowing that with every one of these peaks, the dream of making it to the playoffs today could just be disappearing before their very eyes. Creep that bomb in close. but can't hold it tight. Shiro shuts it down. Aluchov dead on the cross. Spirit, the rest is just a formality. They're right there. And at the first time of asking, they lock in their flawless run into the playoffs.